I am adding in this in the beginning of the video just in case you're just interested in real world battery life. Again, I'm a regular guy, just buys things, tries them out. I did purchase this from Best Buy, and my V11 went out and we had to get another vacuum. So I have low rugs, low pile rugs. I don't have thick rugs in my home. And vacuuming, I did the battery test on the different settings, which are Eco, Auto, and Boost. So on Eco mode, the actual vacuum told me that it said that it had 34 minutes of vacuuming time. But in real world, me vacuuming constantly, I got actually 52 minutes. This included low pile rugs and hardwood floors. On Auto, it said that the vacuum had 25 minutes of time, or actually Auto is medium also. I actually got 41 minutes of vacuuming time. And then on Boost, which I probably will use the most, it said it had 7 minutes of Boost as I was vacuuming, but I got actually 10 minutes of Boost. Now, there were times that I needed to empty out the container because the container is a lot smaller than my V11, but that only took a couple of seconds. The garbage can is not that far away, and then I just started it up as soon as possible. So that might maybe be for like 30 seconds to a minute of time within these times. So I did get a lot more on Boost. I got 3 minutes more than what the actual vacuum said. On the Auto or medium, I got 16 minutes of time, and on the Eco mode, I got about 18 minutes more, rounded off to 20 minutes more. So you get a lot more than what it actually says in my case, in low rugs, low pile rugs compared to the thick rugs. I don't know about thick rugs, we don't have any. And I love it, I like it, I am very happy with it. Stand by for the rest of the video if you want to. If you're just interested in the time, this is just my own opinion. Not a professional review, just a regular guy doing a video. All right, I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you for watching. So this is just a video on me using the Dyson. I'm going to do a battery test on how long it lasts. For the most part, I'm going to be using it at its highest setting. So it's 100% right now. So the yesterday I did the unboxing and I left it charging, and it took it came like 30% charged, and I took another couple of hours to get it up to 70%. I did use it last night. But today I decided to do the video, and I'm going to try it again. I'm going to test how long it lasts on all the different settings, real world. I'm a regular guy, buys things, tries them out. I'm coming from the V11 Dyson, and now I'm using the V12. And the reason that I liked the V12 when I saw it on display and I didn't choose like the V15 is because of the size, weight, and no trigger. I love the no trigger. It puts less stress on your wrist and hands when you're vacuuming. You just turn it on, and then in the back you choose the suction, the extreme, eco, or medium, and I like that a lot. One thing I found out, I was trying some of the different parts, and I tried it in the unboxing video that I did of this. And again, I'm a regular person just trying things out and seeing how they work. That's it. General. You want to get all details, there's thousands of videos on YouTube that'll get more detail. This is just a real world experience. That's it. Or my real world experience. So my V11, these are some of the filters I have, and I was hoping that some of the parts would fit, and these filters look very much similar, very much alike. I'm going to put them. So this is them side by side. You can't really tell a big difference between them. They kind of look the same. It's off by a little bit, like the V12. I could tell the one on the left is the V12 one. I'm hoping I'm right. Because it's the top part is a little bit smaller in circumference than the one on the right. But the V11 fits just fine. As you can, this is the V11 filter, but it won't click in underneath. So the grooves underneath, or the locking mechanism underneath, this thing here and here won't fit. So I won't be able to use the filters I have. They took the V11 from me, so I won't be able to use the filters that I was using with the V11, the extra filters I have, with the V12. Just annoying it, so I have to buy V12 filters. Okay. So I'm using the standard brush. It did come with the hardwood floor one, but I'm doing rugs. And I'm gonna set it at its highest setting to see how much time I get. And I'm just gonna keep running it until it runs out. It is 1:55 p.m. 1:55 p.m. And let's turn it on. This is the display. Each of this indicates I believe you know what, I don't even know. So this is the amount of time, I don't know what this is for now, so I'll tell you when it ends out. This is the amount of time left under the setting. So Eco gives me 40 minutes of vacuuming. So two things about this vacuum. It's a lot quieter than the V11, and it's a lot lighter. And I love the much lighter aspect of it. You vacuum more. Auto, I'm sorry, I thought it was medium. Auto, 24 minutes. And on boost, 7 minutes. So let's see how accurate that is. Got a lot of suction. I have to push really hard because it's just really sticks to the rug. You can feel it working. You can feel the suction, like it wants to lift the carpet up. finally died. It's telling me to charge it. And it lasted 2 minutes and 5. So it gave me 10 minutes instead of, I think it says 7 minutes. So I got 10 minutes on boost. And that's the one I'm using the most. 10 minutes on boost. And I had to empty the container, so that might have added the minutes. But I did it within, 10, 20 seconds. Because the container gets filled right away, because it's much smaller than my V11 or the V15. This is probably maybe 60% smaller than those. So it fills up right away. And this picks up so much dirt. I mean, it really gets in there and it just picks up everything, the amount of dirt that it picks up. It's amazing how dirty these things get. And this is why I like the Dyson, because I vacuum every single day. I do one pass. We stood without a vacuum because the V11 broke. It stopped working for a little while. So we were without a vacuum for about a week and a half. So that's why we ended up having to get desperate and actually get another one. But it works really well. I'm very happy with it. When you put it on high boost, it wants to pick up the carpet. I mean, it's really strong. But I got 10 minutes out of it. It's at 7. I'm going to say it was more like, probably got about 8 or 9 minutes real world vacuuming if I hadn't had to empty the container 3 times. All right, so we're going to come back. We're going to do the auto to see how long that takes in real world scenarios. Another test, I'm going to see how long it takes to charge this up from 0. So it's at, it's already at 10. That's pretty quick. It is, let me get the time, 2:10 p.m. 2:10 p.m. See how long it takes to charge. It's you just saw it. It's 5:02 p.m. I'm sorry, I got my camera too late. It was 5:02 p.m. and the battery charge just hit 100% right now. So it took almost 3 hours to fully charge. Now I know that batteries, when they hit 80%, they trickle charge. So I should have actually taken note as to when they hit 80. So I'm going to do that on my next go around with testing. I'm going to do the auto, see how much time I get on the auto. And then I'll do the economy. And I'll give you the amount of time I get with real world scenarios with that setting. But it was almost 3 hours to fully charge it. That's a pretty long time. But I'll do the 80%. That's more realistic because I know that batteries will slow down at 80% and then they'll do the trickle charge. Economy, as you can see, it shows you the level of battery life. And I think medium is on auto, I believe, but I could be wrong. Let me just double check. So I did boost, and next one's gonna be medium. That's the one I'll pick. And I'll wait until, okay, that's a good number, 5:05. So at 5:05, I'm starting the vacuum on medium. I thought it said auto, but it says medium there, so I'll leave it on medium. I'll turn it on. Oh, it went to auto. That's supposed to say economy. Yeah, the medium is the auto. Auto. So the auto is set medium, so let's see if we get 25 minutes out of this. It's 5:45. And it's on almost low. It's going to die in a second. This has got to be the cleanest I've ever had this carpet since I run this vacuum over this carpet, I don't know, a couple of 100 times now. I hope you appreciate the video. It's not giving me a time. I'm going all the way to the end. No issues, no clogging, no nothing. Clean the top filter after every cleaning. Because it takes so long to charge, you have more than enough time to clean it and let it dry. I bought extra on, okay, it's dead. I bought extra filters on Amazon, and I'll do a video on that. So 546. So we got 41 minutes on auto. I don't have like deep carpets. I have low carpets, so it might be different if you have like one of those really thick carpets and it has to really work, so you might get less time. But for me, regular carpet, it's not very high, as you can see, not very high. I got, what was that? 41 minutes total on auto. So now I'm gonna do the charging and see how long it takes to get to 80%. It is 5:50 p.m. and I'm gonna start the charge to see how long it takes to get to 80%. I'm sorry, it should say 8:10. It actually was 8:10. I was trying to get the camera out fast. But at 8:10 p.m., I missed the 80% mark. I missed it. It's at 95. I had to go out. 95%. That is a total of 2 hours and 20 minutes. 2 hours and 20 minutes to get to 95. So I think the trickle charge occurs at 95%, not at 80 for this vacuum. I'll try to catch it again for the next one. I'm doing the eco vacuuming and see how long I get of, how much vacuuming time I get under eco mode, and I'll let you know how strong it is. 9 p.m. It says 9:02, but I had to go get my camera again. I missed the actual 9 p.m. So it took between, I'm gonna say 40 to 50 minutes to get that additional 5%. So it's super trickle charge at 95% to get to 100. So again, I'm gonna try to catch it at 80%. I'll try to pay attention on the next one. So now let's try the eco mode and see how much time I get on that. We're at 100%, and we're going to this time pick the eco mode. Let's see how much time it says. So it says 34 minutes, and our clock says 10:40 a.m. 10:40 a.m. Let's see if we actually get 34 minutes or we get more or less. Much quieter than the other mode. (11:32 a.m.) 11:32 a.m. I got 52 minutes on auto. Total 52 minutes. So it did pretty well. And I did get, what did it say? I believe it said, I'm going to have to review the videos to tell you exactly, and I'll finish off the video like that. Letting you know what I actually got, but I believe it was more than what it said. I think it was in the 40-minute mark. So I got an additional 12 minutes compared to what it was telling me. It could be just because of the carpet. Like I said, there's not thick, super carpet. So before I go into the details as to how much run time I got and everything, I'll actually put it in the front of the video, and then I'll also end the video with the same video clip in regards to the amount of time I got depending on the setting that I put it on. Real world with this type of carpet, it's not, what do you call this type of carpet? It's not thick, it's just short. Low pile or short carpet. We have that all over the home. So we live in an apartment and we're required to have carpets. So the things I liked about it was that, you know, on the other one, my wife complained about the heat coming out from the engine. Because this is a smaller motor, no more heat, or not as much heat hitting your hand when you're running it. I like that. So far that's good. It's very, very light. Very, very light compared to the last one. And the no trigger pull is great. The one filter, I don't want to go back to the old way, and I still have that vacuum where you had two filters, this one and the one that went in the middle. I don't like it because both filters have to be spotless. I'd rather just deal with one filter. So I was able, between cleanings, as it's charging, because the average amount of time for charging took about 3 hours to fully charge. So the filter, I clean it and I just put it on a fan and let the fan dry it. Within 3 hours it's dry, and I have the vacuum if I need it for the day. And there's enough time. Once you get that first thorough cleaning, you'll just, you know, you'll only need 5 minutes of cleaning every day just to run it over the carpets. On boost mode, love it. It sucks up the carpet, works very well. On medium mode, it works very well also. Doesn't suck up the carpet, but it works very well. It picks up, and even on auto, it does pick up dirt with no issues whatsoever. But I like the boost just to get it over with. It just picks up everything. That's what I like about it. The only thing I don't like is the small canister, but I understand why they have it. I had to, you know, you got to empty it out a lot. It goes up to here. This is as you can see, it says max. That's the amount of dirt it only holds. So you have to empty it out. I mean, I'm assuming you don't have to empty it out as much every day, but on the deep cleaning, like something you haven't cleaned for a week or so, you're gonna have to empty it out 2 or 3 times. And it works very well. I haven't tried all the parts. I just tried the stick that comes with it. The long, thin, flat stick to get underneath the sofas. But I've just been using that. We just got it, so this is just a testing for us. So go ahead, honey, what do you think about it? I know you haven't used it, but holding it and everything.
So it feels definitely lightweight, which is nice. I'm able to hold it because my hands are small. And, I do appreciate the button that turns it on, and you don't have to keep pressing down the button to run it.
Yeah, the trigger button.
Yeah. I have yet to see like all the accessories and see how they are used, but it looks like it's. I think I did see a picture where there's an accessory that goes up around the windowsill, but I'm not sure. I have to verify if that's for this one.
Yeah. Some of the accessories for the V11 fit on it, some didn't. That's the way it worked. Most fit, some 1 or 2 didn't. So that was odd because the connections were different. So the communication, I guess, the smart ones, because the reason that this spins is because it's making a connection here all the way up to the motor, telling it to spin. So the V11, when it comes to that, it doesn't work. But the standard tools that don't have that you're just looking to use for suction to get into places and stuff.
Like the crevice tool?
Yeah, that's what it's called, the crevice tool. Okay, the crevice tool. That works just fine because it fits and it doesn't need any special type of computer connection whatsoever. So you're looking forward to use this a lot more than the other one?
I am. I think that because it's so lightweight, not only will the kids enjoy using it, but I think I'll enjoy using it more often.
Okay. All right, we're gonna finish off the video here. I'll end it with the exact times I got in between the different types of modes. There are 3 modes: eco mode, auto or medium mode, and boost mode. And there's a level in the back that tells you the battery life. It's dead right now. And it tells you how much runtime you're gonna get. And I was averaging a few minutes more than what it was telling me on the actual machine. Okay? All right, so we're gonna go now. I'll finish off the video with the times. I am adding in this in the beginning of the video just in case you're just interested in real world battery life. Again, I'm a regular guy, just buys things, tries them out. I did purchase this from Best Buy, and my V11 went out and we had to get another vacuum. So I have low rugs, low pile rugs. I don't have thick rugs in my home. And vacuuming, I did the battery test on the different settings, which are Eco, Auto, and Boost. So on Eco mode, the actual vacuum told me that it said that it had 34 minutes of vacuuming time. But in real world, me vacuuming constantly, I got actually 52 minutes. This included low pile rugs and hardwood floors. On Auto, it said that the vacuum had 25 minutes of time, or actually Auto is medium also. I actually got 41 minutes of vacuuming time. And then on Boost, which I probably will use the most, it said it had 7 minutes of Boost as I was vacuuming, but I got actually 10 minutes of Boost. Now, there were times that I needed to empty out the container because the container is a lot smaller than my V11, but that only took a couple of seconds. The garbage can is not that far away, and then I just started it up as soon as possible. So that might maybe be for like 30 seconds to a minute of time within these times. So I did get a lot more. On Boost, I got 3 minutes more than what the actual vacuum said. On the Auto or medium, I got 16 minutes of time, and on the Eco mode, I got about 18 minutes more, rounded off to 20 minutes more. So you get a lot more than what it actually says. In my case, in low rugs, low pile rugs compared to the thick rugs. I don't know about thick rugs, we don't have any. And I love it, I like it, I am very happy with it. Stand by for the rest of the video if you want to. If you're just interested in the time, this is just my own opinion. Not a professional review, just a regular guy doing a video. All right, I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you for watching.